Hi, in this part 1 video, I'll be showing you guys how to draft the pattern for Cheongsam. To draft your pattern, you will need all these measurements: neckline, shoulder, bust size, waist size, hip size, and the waistline. And this is my measurement. If you wear S size, you can just follow my measurement. Okay, let's start. First, we start off with marking all the vertical points, starting with a quarter of bust, 8 inch, and then the waistline, 15 inch, then add 1 inch for dart. From the waistline, go down about 7.5 inch, and this is our hip line. For medium size, it should be 8 to 9 inch. And lastly, we mark the length of the dress. I'll be making 30 inch long. After that, we mark 1/6 of neck, 2.5 inch. And down here we add 3/4 inch. Then mark half of shoulder, 7 inch. Then draw a line straight down to the bust line. At the bust line, mark a quarter of bust, about 8 inch. Then plus 3/4 inch for ease. Then you minus 1 inch to get your shoulder line. Find the center of this line, and from the center you go in 3/4 inch. Next, at the waistline, mark a quarter of waist, about 6 inch, and then plus 3/4 inch for ease, then plus 1 inch for dart. Next, at the hip line, mark quarter of hip, 8.5 inch, and then plus 3/4 inch for ease. And lastly, because Cheongsam has this like a pencil skirt shape at the bottom of the dress, I'll be going in 1/2 inch. And then go ahead and smooth out all the sharp edges. Next, we are going to draw our dart. First, mark your apex and find the center of this line. From apex, you go down 1.25 inch. Then because we add 1 inch for dart, we are going to take out 1 inch here, so 1/2 inch on both sides. For the center dart, go down 1¼ inch as well, and then from the waistline go down 4½ inch, and here we are going to mark ½ inch on both sides as well. Yep, finish front body. Okay, for back bodies, extend 3 lines: the bottom of the dress, the hip line, and the waistline. Because at the back bodies we don't have this side dart, we are going to minus 1 inch at the bust line and the shoulder line. And again mark 1/6 of neck, and for the back neckline go down ½ inch, and then mark half of the shoulder 7 inch, and then minus 1 inch to get the shoulder line, and then at the bust line mark 1/4 of bust 8 inch, and for the back bodies we plus 1/4 inch. Front bodies we plus 3/4 inch, and back bodies we plus 1/4 inch. We go in only 1/4 inch. At the waistline, mark 1/4 of waist 6 inch, and then plus 3/4 inch for ease, then plus 1 inch for dart. At the hip line, mark 1/4 of hip 8.5 inch, then plus 3/4 inch for ease. And the bottom part, repeat like the front, going in ½ inch. And next, for the dart, mark your apex, and then same, ½ inch on both sides, and from the waistline go 4½ inch, and then you have your back dart. Yes, finish. Now we move on to the sleeve. First mark the sleeve length. Mine is about 21 inch. The formula to get the first point is 1/8 of bust plus 1½ inch. Mine is 4 inch plus 1½ inch is 5.5 inch. And then the second point is from our armhole. Mine is 7 inch. Then you connect the point, find the center, and again find the center of this and this. At the top part, we go out 3/4 inch, and the bottom part we go in ½ inch. And this is for our front sleeve shape. And for the back sleeve shape, we just draw it this way. And then mark half of wrist, about 4.5 inch, and we are done. To cut your sleeve, first you cut the back sleeve, and then you cut the front sleeve. And yes, always check your sleeves and your armhole. So I have only this much extra, so I don't really need to trim it. Okay, the last one is our collar. We are going to make a mandarin collar. First, I measure my neckline. My back neckline is about 3 inch and front neckline is about 5 inch. The mandarin collar has about 2 inch of height. And at the front collar, we are going to go up 1¼ inch. And then you can draw your curve shape. To make the collar nicer, we are going to remove 1/4 inch at 2 points. And yes, we are finished with the pattern of Cheongsam.